It's been another season of pulsating action as the world's oldest cup competition reaches its latter stages. It's destination Wembley as we're down to the last four. Chelsea, Manchester City, Wigan and Millwall will all battle it out under the famous arch in the FA Cup semi-finals with Budweiser. Coming up, the last two winners of the Cup meet as Chelsea face Manchester City. And Wigan take on Championship side Millwall with an FA Cup final within touching distance. There is only one place to start as holders Chelsea face Manchester City. For City, this represents their only chance of silverware, with their league title all but surrendered to their neighbours Manchester United. While Chelsea are still in the hunt in Europe and hoping to win the FA Cup for the 5th time in 7 years. Gary Taphouse and Stuart Robson saw this one.
Chelsea!
Here are the teams, and it's Chelsea's 6th game in just 16 days, so it's no surprise to see Rafa the Rotator at it again. 7 changes from Thursday's Europa League quarter-final in Moscow. Demba Ba's recovered from the ankle injury he picked up against Sunderland. The three amigos all start too, that's Hazard, Mata and Oscar, with Mikel, Bertrand and Ivanovic also coming in. So Chelsea icons John Terry and Frank Lampard are only on the bench.
29.
The big question for City ahead of this semi-final was, would David Silva be fit after his hamstring injury in the Manchester derby on Monday? The answer is no, but Sergio Aguero is fit after his stunning winner in that game. Costel Pantilimon plays in goal after 4 consecutive clean sheets in this competition. Carlos Tevez is their top scorer in the FA Cup this campaign with 5. City have never lost an FA Cup game with the Argentine in the side. City corner. Ivanovic gets it away. Here's Gareth Barry. Yaya Toure. Oh, Aguero! And the flag stayed down. It was a really good save by Cech.
And I don't think he was offside. I think the assistant referee made the right decision here. There's the first clip. It's not a good header. It's too far down. And Aguero just flicking it on. Excellent save from Petr Cech.
Casually chipped forward there by Bertrand, and City have possession back with Barry. Tevez. Did he get that forward to Aguero? Back with Tevez again. Great prodding chance. Petr Cech happy to beat it behind for a corner.
Once again, great combination play. I think Tevez goes for goal. He thinks Petr Cech is just trying to read the cross here.
Manchester City have scored in each of their last 17 FA Cup matches. That's a lovely ball forward by Kompany to Aguero. Great block by Ivanovic. What a fabulous long pass that was.
Well, what was David Luiz doing here? You said it earlier. Ivanovic gets round on the cover. But look, David Luiz just allows Aguero to run in behind him. He's got to be more aware. The player's got time on the ball. Doesn't see it, and Ivanovic gets him out of a hole. Brilliant from the second centre-half. Ivanovic round on the cover. But not good defending from David Luiz.
We are midway through the first half at Wembley.
Ivanovic the threat.
It's Hazard. Has to be headed off the line by Kompany.
See, the goalkeeper gets absolutely nowhere near it.
Toure. Look at him go, past Mata. Aguero, it's Nasri! And Manchester City take the lead, it's Sami Nasri. His 4th goal of the season. Ending his worst goal-scoring run in English football. He hadn't scored for 20 games, but he scored here at Wembley.
Well, that's all about Yaya Toure. Watch him burst away from one Mata in all this. And Sami Nasri is a bit fortunate because he tried to pass it out wide, but he could have taken the shot on that little bit earlier, and it deflected back to him. Couldn't have done any better for him, could it? And a good, calm finish.
Mata. Azpilicueta. Over Bar, over Ramirez. Comes to Oscar. Mata.
Much better from Chelsea there. Good switch of play. They got the ball forward that bit quicker. Well, it's just set up for Juan Mata. You see what he's trying to do. Use the inside of his foot just to bend it into the far corner. Always going wide.
Touré. Ball stayed in. Nasri onside. Milner. Tevez finding Aguero. Oh, Azpilicueta did enough, but it's Milner! And offside. Petr dives on the ball anyway. What an opportunity for 2-0.
What an opportunity. There was a couple of shouts for offside. It's only offside because he goes in behind Petr Cech here.
It's going to be Juan Mata to deliver. Kompany up in the air. Azpilicueta. Barry away. Lack of communication from Chelsea has set up a City counter-attack. Ramirez trying to get back. Milner's got away from him. Oh, it's 3-on-1 here. Still Milner. Cech parries. Kompany. Oh, what an opportunity.
What an opportunity. 5 versus 2 situation here at one point. It's the wrong pass. Milner got it all wrong, and Kompany ran the whole length of the field, then couldn't control his shot.
Tevez to Barry. Out to James Milner. Barry. Aguero! Benitez never even moved! Sergio Aguero scores! Less than 2 minutes into the second half. And Manchester City are 2-0 up.
What a ball into the box it was. The centre-halves again don't see the danger. It's good movement from Aguero. Just pulls off the back of Ivanovic. And what a good head. It's the only place he could really get it and get the power in.
Mata. He tried to come inside and Yaya Touré saw it, and suddenly it's 3-on-2 for Manchester City. Can they get this right? Tevez to the right, Aguero to the left. It's Tevez. Oh, he tried to find Aguero, and Juan Mata is the player who stormed back to put a stop to that. Here comes the change. So Fernando Torres looking for his 20th goal of the season here. Scored the vital goal for Chelsea against Brentford in round 4. Remember, Chelsea were just 7 minutes from going out in the 4th round. Here's Demba Ba! Brilliant goal! Chelsea right back in it, and it's Demba Ba who netted the winner in the quarter-final against Manchester United. Superbly taken.
What a great finish. It's a good ball over the top. 2 centre-halves don't deal with it, and a really good finish. Brilliant finish, and what a game we've got on here.
Past the midway point of the second half. Here's Samir Nasri. Tevez trying to find Aguero. Didn't come off this time. Now it's Azar. Demba Ba screaming for the ball. Still Azar. He's looked for Mata. Nastasic gets there. It's Mata. Pantilimon makes the challenge. Chelsea fans scream for a penalty, but he clearly got the ball. What a chance for Chelsea to equalise.
Great goalkeeping. This is good play, Azar. He didn't quite get enough on it. There it is. There's the long reach. Nastasic had to make the challenge. It's almost set it up nicely for Mata.
Azpilicueta's cross. Gareth Barry under pressure does well. Touré. City know they're in a big semi-final now. They've had it all their own way for most of the game. Here's Hazard. Chelsea have found that extra 10% from somewhere. Oh, he's got past him. Demba Ba, brilliant save. Oh, he can't believe he hasn't equalised.
Brilliant from Hazard again. Clichy trying to shoot it out of play. Seen him do that on too many occasions.
Hazard. Bar to the left, Torres to the right. Here's Bar. Well, the referee's going to give the free kick here. And there'll be a yellow card as well. The Manchester City captain.
Why could he not have played on there, Chris Foy? I don't like to criticise referees because he's had a good game, but Demba Ba picked up the ball. Plays it wide. There's the foul. Now Demba Ba's got an overlapping run. It's a poor challenge from Company.
He scored a cracker against Aston Villa from a similar position just before Christmas. It is Luiz! Pantilimon scrambled across, he got the dip, he just didn't get the direction.
How close was this? There's that technique again, inside of the foot, up, and look how quickly it comes back down.
Aguero. Brilliant. Touré. Loads of space far side for Zabaleta. Still Touré. Well, he wants something, maybe a penalty. Referee just waves play on.
Well, the tackle was outside the box, I think, but he could have passed it for Zabaleta. Zabaleta was free for so long, he'd made the run.
At the other end, it's Hazard against Zabaleta. Decent challenge. Nasri. Well, it's not the first time that Touré has stormed forward and not quite made the right decision.
Oh, there's a poor challenge. I don't think they've gone on all game. Aguero and Luiz had a little row in the first half. Be interested to see what Aguero does here. Commits the foul. There's a little push. Does he stamp on him afterwards? Yes, he does.
Yes.
That could have and should have been a sending off. That's a terrible challenge. Watch here. That's not good from Luiz, but watch this. There's the jump. That's intentional, horrible. And that's two-footed. It's not going to do him too much damage, but it's just an ugly challenge and a reckless one.
Lovely from Mata. Oh, Fernando Torres is in here. It's still Torres. He felt he was held back. He's convinced that there was an infringement there. Nothing doing.
Well, he may have a point. The question was he offside in the first place? That was very, very tight. But once he got in behind, so he's having his shirt tugged.
Bertrand. Now it's Hazard. Mata. Hazard. Again it's Mata. In by Ramirez. Put it away by Clichy as far as Oscar. Oh, it's a poor cross and the break could be on. There's a slight feeling of whether to stick or twist here for City, but Yaya Touré decided to take on Azpilicueta. He's past him. Touré to pull it back. It's Aguero, and he just couldn't quite get his feet right to finish off Chelsea. What a frantic finish here. Azpilicueta under pressure from Barry. And Aguero was offside. But that's it. Manchester City are through to their 10th FA Cup final. And it's agony for Rafa Benitez and Chelsea, who have finally lost in the FA Cup in normal time. The winners of the FA Cup for 3 of the last 4 seasons go out. The 2011 winners under Roberto Mancini go through to the final against Wigan Athletic. The header from Sergio Aguero 2 minutes into the second half proved to be the winner. And even though Chelsea gave it everything, Demba Ba pulled one back. They just couldn't fashion an equaliser, and City held on to reach the final. They'll be back here in 27 days' time. It's finished. Chelsea 1, Manchester City 2.
Next to the other semi-final, and 2 sides whose journey to this stage of the competition has been an unexpected one. Wigan struggling against relegation at the wrong end of the Premier League, and Millwall, the only team from outside the top flight, still left in the competition. Your commentators are Matt Jackson, but first, Martin Tyler.
Here's the team news for you. Millwall have made 3 changes from the side which beat Blackburn in the quarter-final replay. Long-serving Jimmy Abdu comes in for Liam Trotter, who's not 100% fit, but is on the bench. Sean St Ledger, recently come on loan from Leicester City, finds himself in the midst of a Wembley semi-final. And there's also a start for James Henry, who's only just back from a 5-week absence with a knee injury. Well, Wigan's only change is in goal. Ali Al-Habsi has lost his Premier League place to the young Spaniard Joel, so Al-Habsi gets now the cup games. The 10 outfield players together for a 5th match in a row. They've won 3 and drawn 1 of the other 4. Can Kone get there first? He might. Ford's got a piece of it. And all Wigan get in the end is a corner. David Ford in a bit of distress.
And he's done well. It's a bit of slack play, slack pass in the middle of the park, and Maloney just puts the ball into a dangerous area, and it's brave goalkeeping. Eventually gets clipped by Beavers as he comes through and goes to ground. The weight of the pass is great. It gives Kone a chance on the charge. Good defending, brave goalkeeping. There's the collision. He just gets caught by Kone's trailing boot on the side of the head. Just sit there and collect his thoughts.
Jordi Gomez. He's certainly got a goal in him from midfield. McCarthy. And it's turned aside from McManaman. Probably a comfortable height for David Ford, but after just being shaken up a bit, he'll be pleased to have kept that out. Kone for Maloney! Unmarked, unerring. So the possession has been turned into penetration. And those who've made the much longer journey to Wembley from the northwest of England are really happy here. Onside, support arriving, and beaten away from Jordi Gomez by David Ford. That was pretty similar to the goal he scored at Everton, and he went the other side then and put the ball in the net. Team in red looking to register again here. A little bit maybe in the end self-indulgent from McManaman. Might have been a better avenue to just play it back across the face of the goal. Matt Jackson.
Well, once again, look how quick his feet are. It's the 2 players dive in. That's not what they used to, but he should be pulling that back.
Just keep an eye on the ball, whether it gets moved sideways or seems to be put down pretty much on the spot, unlike Tiger Woods in the Masters. Henry takes and puts it over the bar. They need more surges like Taylor's that got them into this position. got into a good position in the centre. James Henry whipping up the support. Not yet 20 minutes gone in the second half, so there's still plenty of time for Millwall to make their mark on this semi-final. Just too high for Beavers. Murray with the throw. And now with the cross. Oh, well, it would have been an own goal, and Ali El-Habsi looked horrified as he looked to his left. Beavers in the thick of things.
It's a fantastic cross. To put the ball into a dangerous area, anything can happen. And it's Sharma who gets lucky. Can't do anything about it, not his fault.
Ledger barrelling in. Henry. Keogh asking for a penalty. Michael Oliver not giving it, nor his assistant on the far side.
I mean, that's a little bit in vain. It's unlikely to be the way. It's so close, Sean. His arms aren't out to the side at all. Yes, you've got to appeal. Very tough for a referee to give that. Would have been incredibly harsh.
This is where Wigan really do look dangerous when Maneman gets the ball. Gomez, side netting. Outside of the netting.
Well, they should look nowhere else but Callum McManaman at the moment, Wigan, because he gets into these one-on-one situations. His feet are so good. Fullback has no idea where he's going, buys himself some time.
Blocked in the end by Gomez. And Wigan happy to bring the ball out with Kone, and they're streaming players forward here. Only seconds having almost conceded from a corner. Jordi Gomez threads it through, and it is two. Callum McManaman. Well, that's cup football for you. A dangerous corner at one end, they just about defended, and they've got the second goal at the other. And McManaman, who has been an outstanding player for Wigan, particularly as the team performance has dropped down. He's making the right kind of headlines here.
Once again, the injection of pace. Maloney not been in the game second half, but it's this clever movement. He goes wide, that gives the fullback a problem. Look at McManaman's movement, how clever, just steps in, bit of composure. He'd look most likely in the last 5 minutes. It's a smashing pass from Gomez. Clever, sharp, good play. Horrible situation for the goalkeeper. Knows he has to commit himself. And it's whether McManaman's got the quality to take that first touch. And he has, and the second is oh so easy. And should wrap this semi-final up for Wigan Athletic.
A scorer in the 5th round at Huddersfield, a scorer in the 6th round at Everton, and now a scorer in the semi-final at Wembley. Here come Millwall, they've got nothing to lose now, they need bodies in the box. El-Habsi not really asserting any great authority. Shana dealt with it. Back comes Taylor with some lovely footwork and a curler. El-Habsi has got it out of the immediate danger, but Henry can put it back here. Test for the goalkeeper. It's a corner. Well, after that little passage of play, you'd put the corner into his area, wouldn't you?
Yeah, good reaction from Millwall. They're not giving up. Good ball in. He does well, El-Habsi, for the first one. I think they've defended it well enough, but they haven't moved. You see, the defenders don't move well enough. And it just flaps.
Wigan Athletic have won their first FA Cup semi-final, and Roberto Martinez leads them into their first FA Cup final. Dave Whelan will be on parade. Not the same stadium, but the same patch as to where he suffered such pain, leg break and heartbreak back in 1960. But it's pleasure today. The club that he's fostered, the manager he's backed all the way with his style. And they've been too good for Championship. Millwall with a goal in each half. Maloney and McManaman. Millwall 0, Wigan Athletic 2.
Confirmation of the semi-final results then. Manchester City edge a tight encounter to see off the holders Chelsea and will return to Wembley once again. While Wigan Athletic have too much for Millwall, meaning they have reached the final of the world's oldest cup competition for the first time. So, after another weekend of exhilarating football, there are just two teams left standing. Wigan and Manchester City will meet under the famous arch next month to see who can lift the 2013 FA Cup. Bye for now.